Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Coffee Time. This is Coffee Time. This is Armin again here, and today is 5/10/2023. Guys, there is a good vibe here around. Let's make next part before some negative energy going to destroy it. Okay, let's go to solidity. With what's the next point? Solidity, inheritance. What is inheritance in software programming languages? What's that actually? Let me first of all, before go to the solidity, I wanna go to the Java, or let me say in any other programming language. The name doesn't matter. Inheritance, subclasses and superclasses. Okay, superclass and subclass. In Java, it is possible to inherit attribute and methods from one class to other. From one class to other. From one class to another. We group the inheritance concept in two categories. Subclasses, child. Super class is just daddy. Hey, big daddy. That big daddy is just super class. I'm telling you. Super class, parent. The class begin inherited from, and the subclass is the class that inherits from other class, which is superclass. Okay, let's switch to C sharp. Inheritance, this is C sharp, derived and base class, exact the same, just other name. In C sharp, it is possible to inherit fields and methods from one class to another. We group inheritance to the derived class. Here it say subclass child. Here it say derived class child, the class that inherits from other. And base class is just base. Hey daddy, you are base. Okay, and here the inherit from a class uses just double quote. I'm showing you just really just because I have something here. If I'm going to my for example, you have interface or you want to implement something or what, I'm going to say I have a base class. Now I want to drive that one. I want to just here to inherit fields from one class to another one. Okay, let's this application runs from other class to another one. This is the point. You implement something in one class, and you can just drive that class, or let me say implement that class, or let me say ski that class or whatever. Here I'm coming here here in application DB context, for example. This is just simple one. Here I say here I have a class. The name is application DB context 2, and it say DB context. It's going to this is just inheritance. It say I wanna get access to base class. This is my base class. DB context is my base class, and when I use this, it mean okay. That's just like this. Okay, simple, easy. When I use this, I have access to whole that base class. Okay, this is C sharp. I'm going to close it, and here to inherit from a class, you use the symbol double quote. And in the example below, the car class, here we have here a class which is vehicle, and it has just property. Yeah, it has a method. It's just one property. The name of string is brand, and that is Ford. Okay, and console gonna type toot. Okay, and now I have other class. Look, this is other. This is just a class, closed class, and I have other class which is car, and now drive class. I'm going now to drive that vehicle, and now I have just access to all that methods, honk method and string, everything, and that is just like this. And now let me go to the Java, and Java here I have, let me say I have exact the same class, just protected string for and just method. This is attribute, and here in C sharp you use double dot, something like that, and here I use just extend. just class car is going to extend vehicle, and then here create an object, and then you can do everything what you want, and then you call just function which is there. The point is this connection between two classes, okay, how you get access to other properties. Okay, now if I'm now switching back to Solidity, in Solidity, in last examples which we made, we saw just something like inheritance, but now here just let's talk about it and see how global concept works. Here Solidity supports multiple inheritance. Contracts can inherit other contracts can inherit other contract by using is keyword. In Java is extend, in Solidity is, and in C# is dot. Function that is going to be overridden function. When you have a function in base class, okay, when we have a function here in a base class, you can override that, just rewrite, just change property. Here is set to truth, and you can get access and change also, okay. And by here, a function that is going to be overridden by child controller must be declared as virtual. Okay, function that is going to be overridden by the child is virtual. Very simple, very clear, just standard. A function that is going to override the function is override. Order of inheritance important. You have to okay. Here, let's check it out. We have here contract A. We have here function, public, pure, virtual, return. Okay, just look at these keywords. Just this is the base one, huh? Contract A. A is a super class, or what was here? Super class, or base class, or what? Okay, A is the base one. A is a big daddy as a function because it wants to be overwrite. Okay, and now here we have other contract. Contract B is when you use is keyword, just you wanna say okay, I wanna now override A here. What I mean by override here in the base function, or function foo returns A, but here when I get access, I'm be able to change that or override that. And now here I say C is A, and now other contract wants to change this and return it, but here not override here, virtual override here because I know this is the base class, I'm using virtual, and here override because I know this is just inheritance here, and voila, I'm using override here. And contract D is B and C. You can also implement in the same time. And when I use super, it says to the base class. When I use a super in a contract, it say just current base, and super here, just let me see here, super here, I don't have it. Okay, now I have other example here in as a contract here, which is Solidity, and I have here contract which is token, just variable, state variables, things here, just mapping. These are nothing, just variables, just simple variables. And here in constructor, I'm going to initialize that variables, which is the name of the token, symbol, decimal, total supply, and balance, just total balance of message sender, which is owner. And here we have two event, and we have here function. This is just simple contract which we saw in the next in previous one, just like a real token one. We have here just simple contract, and here just you transfer, approve, just normal things. Okay, transfer. And now let's come here. This is a contract token. Okay, and now if I make other contract here, and I say for example contract ERC token, or name what you want. When I say is token now, okay, now I get access to all that class, also constructor, and I'm changing the contract how I like here, because here is just inheritance token, just inheritance from token contract. That's really how it is. And now you have whole access to this. For example, you have here, when I say like this, I have access to this method, and here it say for example required to not be 0. I'm able to change it here in new implementation. or inheritance. Okay, this is just the base of inheritance in programming languages, and doesn't matter which one. Just I mean in object oriented programming, this is how it works. Okay, and now in the next one, just I'm going to check a right practice here, and see you in the next one, and have a nice day.